Hey guys, I'm holding my pet right now, so that's why I'm gonna be kind of facing this way. Um, I'm getting on here to tell you guys a story on how um, the police and the government targeted me and almost killed me. They were pretty close. Um, in the beginning of this year, I was working for a gas company, and uh, they had started treating me horribly. Like, I was an assistant manager, and you would think that I'd be doing a lot of office work and stuff like that. These people were like smearing feces all over the bathroom and making me clean it up and laughing about it, and then just talking crap about me and judging me. And when I was just trying to get along with everybody and just trying to be nice to everybody, right? I never called in. I always showed up to work on time. I always did my job as long as they would teach me. Um, this company is just one of the worst companies I've ever worked for in my life. Like, they fire people for stealing and hire them back. But someone like me that will work their ass off, they treat like complete shit. Because I have disabilities. Um, they were they were telling me to stop acting anxious when I had anxiety, and I can't control that. I was going to get an attorney, and I went to the police even because it got that bad. And the police didn't want to do anything because this is right when the gas prices started skyrocketing, and the towns make a killing off of all the gas companies in the town. So, of course, the police didn't want to help me. And because I'm a person with a past, they were trying to use my past against me in this present moment when I went to them in a moment of need and was trying to turn everything on me. Like I did something wrong when I was trying to get help for people treating me wrong in a workplace. I had never been so discriminated and hated on in my life. Like, I still to this day, I went through hell. So I have a family member, a sister to be exact, that because of my past, she feels that because I got my life together now, that I still don't deserve to get my kid back. And I deserve to be alone the rest of my life, living by myself with no family. She thinks that I don't deserve my son back, even though I've worked my butt off to get my kid back. She called DCFS on me for no reason, telling them I was using drugs and that I'd let my son drive my car, which never happened. Like, it was a bunch of lies. I passed my drug test. I did everything they told me to do. They found that I was not guilty of anything. I was a good mom. My son was getting good grades. So everything was unfounded. They found no... She's like, Ran, I'm sorry that you had to go through this. She's like, we're going to keep this on file, so if you want to press charges on them for false reporting, you can. So I'm trying to get help with this. And in the meantime, my sister has contacted someone at my workplace that we both knew in high school and was calling her and was trying to get me fired. So I would come home and tell them how my day was going every day, talking to my mom, and my sister would sit there and listen, record me, and she would send the recordings back to my employer, even if it was like I got treated horribly that day and I was venting to my mom. She would record me and send it to my employer and start setting me up for failure. She did this for a few months. And in the meantime, she decided to call DCFS on me right before Christmas. It was the beginning of December of last year. So let's jump to January. I start noticing that I'm being stalked. There's random cars following me home. People that I don't know are coming and sitting in front of my house in cars and just sitting there. People were trying to run me off the road. Like on the road. literally trying to run me off the road to hurt me. I've been hit in my car countless times. I have it all on video. And every time I would go to the police and tell them I just got hit in my car, I have people chasing me, they're like, are they hurting you? I'm like, they hit me in my car and took off. They're like, well, if they took off, there's nothing we can do. I have it recorded. And they would not help me. They turn their backs. The police right now, everywhere in the country, are full of shit. They do not want to help anybody. They are working with the government to hurt people. They're targeting people in recovery and people with disabilities like myself to try to tear them down and take their kids from them and truly hurt them. It's disgusting. Well, I ended up losing my job. They fired me for accusations against the company for stalking, even though they put trackers on my car. And I found 4 trackers on my car. Come to find out, the government was targeting people all over the country. Like, it's happening to not just to me. It's happening to people all over the country right now. They were targeting people in recovery and sending, like there was actual informants that were working with the government to go and get people hooked on drugs again so they kill themselves. The number of suicides in people in recovery this past year is disgusting. It's disgusting. So they started, it's called gang stalking, by the way. They started stalking me so bad that my fight or flight kicked in, like, big time. And I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping. The police had gotten to my family, and my whole family turned on me, and they were all stealing my stuff and just torturing me, and laughing about it. They thought it was all cool. And the whole point is to make you look crazy, to discredit your word and make you look crazy. The police kept threatening me and telling me, oh yeah, it takes months to build the DCFS case, when I wasn't doing anything wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong, and went to look to them for help. This is what I got put in. Still to this day, there's no resolution for it. They just want me to eat it and not say anything and just keep my mouth shut. I will never keep my mouth shut. I'm going to go to every agency I can until something is done about this. I have lost my life because of this. I have no friends. I have barely any family. And when you go through something like this isn't common. So you leave people like me with no one to turn to because we don't have anything in common to relate to anybody else about this. So if I wasn't as strong as I am, if anybody else in the world went through what I went through, you wouldn't make it. I've been through the trenches in life and have been on the streets, and I think that alone is the only reason why that I survived through this, because I've starved before. I've been at the bottom of the barrel. I used to live under a bridge, and I've gotten myself to where I am today just to have the government try to tear me down and take it all away from me when I haven't done anything wrong. No, ma'am. No, sir. Our government is so messed up. They are wrong. Our police are not there to help us. The government is not here to help you. They are here to hurt you. They are all about themselves, making the rich richer and the poor poor. That's all they're about. They do not want to help people with disabilities. They do not want to help people that actually need help. They just want to lock them up and throw away the key because it's easier for them to make someone a statistic instead of helping them. It's disgusting. I will work every day of my life making sure that the police, the county, and everybody that was involved in what they did to me is held accountable. I will never stop. You guys, I have so many more stories about situations that I've been through with the law, even from the past when I was making bad choices. Like, I'll get into those, but yeah, that's my story about the government almost killed me. I mean, I got down to like 90 pounds. I had a mini stroke. Half my face went numb. I couldn't use it. It's bad. And they knew they were doing it. They knew every step. They knew exactly what they were doing. They hijacked my phone. They tapped into my phone. They tapped into everything in the house. They used 5G technology to electrically zap something in my head. And that's when I had that mini stroke. My forehead started swelling. I took videos. I have so many videos and proof of this. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll post some of the videos in like quick shorts for you guys so you can see that like iPhones can get completely hacked. Computers, you got to make sure that you cover your microphone and your cameras on your computers because they can hack them. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like, no one's safe. No one has privacy. That they do whatever they want whenever they want to do it. We have no fucking rights. They took all my rights from me and then tried to say I was crazy. Our government is so fucked up, you guys. If anybody goes through this and needs someone to talk to, please reach out to me. I have so many like good like if you need any advice if you're in that situation, like I can tell you how to track if someone is tapping your phone and can look at you through your camera on your phone. I know how you can catch them because I caught them. And you can only catch them through night vision. So it's tricky. It's tricky. But if anybody is being gang stalked or followed by groups of people, please get a hold of me on here. I have so much information for you. I've been through it and I lived and I won. So please get a hold of me. I just want to help people.